Welcome back to atCAMS, and today we have a great opportunity to show you another great product from the people from Military Autosource here in Landsthul, Germany. They're going to let us use this car to show you how good and how well made is the new Jeep Wrangler Rubicon 2018. We're going to show you all the features, the exterior, the interior, and the good stuff that you're gonna have when you buy this machine. You no longer have to compromise when you buy this kind of vehicle, because back in the days when you were trying to buy a Jeep Wrangler or a Jeep, people will look at you like, what? No, why would you like to buy that? It's too bumpy, they don't handle well. Now you can have the best performance for the money and an off-roader. And we're about to show you how this car performs, all the interior changes and the exterior changes of the Jeep Wrangler Rubicon 2018. So follow me. Welcome back to atCAMS, and today we have Brian Huijgens from M.A.S, Military Autosource in Landsthul, Germany, and he's gonna tell us about the Jeep Wrangler 2018 Rubicon. This is a beautiful machine, and he's the knowledgeable person to tell us more about it, because I'm ready to know. I'm very excited. A lot of hype going on in the auto industry for this vehicle, and he's the man to talk to about it. Brian, but what you can tell us about the Jeep Wrangler Rubicon 2018?
Thanks, Oz. What we're doing is we're actually driving the all-new Wrangler. This is the Rubicon version, the four-door version that we're in. And Jeep made quite a few changes for the 2018 model year to the Wrangler. They changed the front fascia of the vehicle. They changed the rear. It's a bit wider. It's a lot more modern.
Yes, sir.
The interior is a lot more modern and updated compared to the old one. You can get a lot of features on it now that were not available in the past. This one here is the 7-inch touchscreen entertainment system.
There you go.
You have the available electronic individual temperature control here. You can get it with a heated steering wheel now. Rubicon version, as you already said earlier, which comes with the electronic locking front and rear axle.
That's a must-have for an off-roader.
Oh, for an off-roader, that's like the ultimate off-roading system. Not every Wrangler comes with it, of course, but the Wranglers, even the standard ones, go off-road pretty well, and you'll be surprised how many people actually do use it for the off-roading. Lock-in front and rear axles, is it necessary? Not always, I think, personally. I've been on the Rubicon Trail myself 3 times in Lake Tahoe, Nevada.
How was that experience?
Amazing.
Amazing?
Absolutely amazing.
That's awesome.
You get to drive a brand new Wrangler over you know, rocks, boulders, you name it. It's only I think it's only an 8-mile trail, and it takes 2 days to actually complete it. And it's an amazing trail. It's unreal, and it's amazing to be able to put one of these vehicles to the limit, you know, because that is what you truly do. But back to this one. This one is actually on display as our display model.
Yes, sir.
It's available for test drives as well, and it's actually a 6-speed manual. Most of them are actually automatics.
That's a must-have if you're going off-road.
A lot of people prefer the automatic to go off-roading. Me personally, I like both. This particular one, like I said, is a 6-speed manual. They've changed the whole dash as well. It's not as rough as it used to be, which some people will like, some people won't. It's a lot more user-friendly, that's for sure.
I noticed that right off the bat.
A little bit wider, which is nice because it gives you a wider stance and better handling. It's available. I think the Rubicons are they're up there in price, and a lot of people know that, but you can get yourself, you know, a 2-door Wrangler 2018 starting off at about 32 and a half, which is not a bad price for sure.
An American icon. It has been the same form and function vehicle since the 40s.
Pretty
and
much,
that's
yeah.
A lot to say about it.
When the Willie first came out, that's right.
Yeah.
And one of the funny things about it is it's just like a Harley Davidson. The Jeep Wrangler, it's a lifestyle, you know. When you're driving on the road like we are doing now, unfortunately we haven't seen anybody yet, but as soon as we see somebody driving a Wrangler, you always wave at each other, you know, because you're part of that community. It's a bit like riding a Harley Davidson. The engine is nice and smooth. It's got the 3.6 Pentastar V6 engine.
Wow. 285
horsepower. Will actually catapult this vehicle from 0 to 60 in 7.5 seconds. It's nice to know when you're here in Germany that, you know, there's no issues with keeping up with the other traffic on the Autobahn.
You guys know that the Jeep Wrangler is well known of the off-road capabilities. Now Ford is coming with the Bronco, and you guys are gonna see the Bronco coming soon in 2 years. But right now you have the king and queen of the off-road is the Jeep Wrangler Rubicon. If you want to name it she or he, it depends on how you like it. The Rubicon is the only vehicle right now that you can get in this category, and it's been reigning for over 60 years. Toyota tried to bring the FJ Cruiser not long ago, and they failed. Even with the Land Cruiser capabilities, and FJ Cruiser was not able to keep up with the sales of the Jeep Wrangler. And Brian knows about it. That's why he's been selling Wranglers for how long, Brian, now?
22 years this year, Oz.
22 years. That's a long time. And the FJ Cruiser lasted like one generation, and that was it, because the Wrangler is the king of the hill, and it's been proven.
It's a long time, and it's a lot of Wranglers.
Yeah, there's a following culture behind the Wrangler, not just in the United States, in Europe, Australia, in Asia. I saw Wranglers in Korea. That's a lot to say, because people love the shape of the Wrangler. The iconic shape of square and rectangle lines in the vehicle had not changed a bit since the 40s. And what they're doing now is that they just have refined the Wrangler to the point that it's going to appeal to the masses, not just the petrol heads, but also the mom and pop who are going to take their kids to the soccer games or school. Because as Brian said, the suspension is not like the old school Wrangler. It's a lot of improvement in this suspension, and it feels like an SUV.
One thing I'd like to point out as well, Oz, to the viewers, is that one of the big benefits of a Wrangler is that it's pretty much sold in every country in the world. It's nice to know that when you're in Germany, or Europe for that matter, you can go to a European Chrysler dealership with peace of mind, knowing that they're aware of what they're working on.
That gives you peace of mind. And for you guys, most of the people who are gonna watch this video are petrol heads, but now we are looking for the military people, civilians, and everyone who's overseas or abroad for whatever military reasons. Military Autosource is your go-to dealership for transportation. These guys are the experts, and they have been on the market for the military and Department of Defense employees for over 20 years.
As long as you have orders or contract for 30 days or more outside of the United States, you can take advantage of the program. The opportunity to custom order your vehicle exactly the way you want it. We can have the vehicle delivered overseas at your duty station overseas, or we can have the vehicle delivered at your stateside duty station once you return from Europe back to the States.
That's something serious to think about. One of the most advanced infotainment systems I've ever seen in a vehicle, and normally
Uconnect, yep.
Yeah, you don't get this luxury on a Jeep. You just get it in a Cadillac, and Jeep has it now for the Wrangler.
It's a whole new era, as it really is. It comes with the HID headlamps as well, with available halo daymaker running lamps as well. Yeah,
you don't have to compromise anything anymore. Back in the days, you purchase a Jeep Wrangler and you're like, okay, it's an off-roader, and I'm gonna suffer the pain of driving it every day. Now you buy a Jeep Wrangler Rubicon and you're telling yourself, this is a nice car. I can take this everywhere, every day, all the time, without sacrificing comfort, tech, or luxury, which is a great thing. It's an all-in-one in this vehicle. You have it all. Sporty because it has the power, comfort because it has, and the amenities that you can have in any other vehicle. And we're gonna take this car a little bit off-roading.
We want to encourage people to do that themselves, of course.
Yeah.
But as you can see, even the bumps, it absorbs a lot better than it used to. It's a lot smoother. There's no hard, harsh noises.
And you guys can find the Landsthul store at the Landsthul post in Germany, and Brian will be there to help you out with your financing, the vehicle that you're looking for, model, customizations, shipping, handling, everything, you name it. He will be there for you to help you out to get your dream machine on your hands.
Correct. Our opening hours are Monday to Friday from 10 until 6. However, we are available for appointments on the weekend as well, if you can't make it on the week, during the weekdays or during the normal hours. And don't forget, you can find us on Facebook as well. If you have any questions, you can ask us those there as well. I'm on Facebook. I'm available via email as well. My email address is bh274 06
There you go.
at militarycars.com, so you can reach me there too. And as you can see here, we're getting a little bit rougher and harsher here, so I think we're going to
Turn around
here, because otherwise we're gonna end up
in a ditch.
stuck in a ditch, which is something we don't want to do with this beautiful vehicle.
And it's not that it's not capable to get in or out of the ditch. It's that we're not dressed for the off-road right now.
Correct.
And we don't want to get this vehicle all dirty or nasty. So this is it for us at atCAMS. Thanks to Brian from M.A.S. or Military Autosource in Landsthul, Germany. We will see you guys with another product from M.A.S. soon. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you, Brian, for everything.
Appreciate it all. Thanks very much.
All right.